Hey, tell me, when was the hotel taken over by the Red Carnation?
This is about 15 to 20 years ago. It used to be property of the debutants that were going to attend the palace, and then it's been turned over into a hotel, and then it's been bought by the owners that
Right.
we've got now.
I understand
Reclamation.
the building goes back to 1850s.
Yes. Yeah, it's going back far, far. Well,
And
obviously, because we're situated across the street from Buckingham Palace, we have, interior-wise, we have built this company as part of that. So with the carvery bar, with all the paintings, the Battle by Waterloo and things like that. So it's all been army based, basically. So that's the interior wise, because the building goes back so far, and it's always been across the street from Buckingham Palace. So it's got a lot of history with the palace itself.
restaurant-wise, you have the library,
Yes, correct.
and this is what you would call your elegant dining.
It's a fine dining a la carte restaurant, so it will give our guests an opportunity to have an intimate ambience. Especially in the evening, it's lovely. We put the candles on the table. It's all a la carte, so it's say, for instance, a guest can choose a salmon that will be carved on their table, a liqueur that comes from the trolley that they can choose from. You will have to think about a dining experience for about 3 hours. Fine dining a la carte experience. All the meats are cut fresh, but it's a British product. The name of the executive chef is Daniel Collins. He's been here for 15 to 16 years, I believe, so quite a long time. And he's built up this restaurant as where it is now into a superb, fine, elegant dining experience. Carvery is basically a traditional British grill carvery. So what we do is we've got the finest Aberdeen Agnes beef on roast, which will be carved in front of you and be placed on your plate. We also have a selection of other carvery meats, which be a turkey, can be lamb, it can be pork, up to the choice of the guests. Also, we do a selection of fish, and we do a vegetarian option as well. Carvery Bar and Palace Lounge.
And that serves snacks.
It serves snacks. It's open from 7 o'clock in the morning to 1:30 in the night. Basically, for our residents, we can serve them 24 hours if they require. The Palace Lounge, the difference between the Carvery Bar and the Palace Lounge is that the Palace Lounge is where we serve the afternoon tea from 2:30 to 5 o'clock every afternoon, 7 days a week. The pastries are freshly baked in the morning by a pastry chef, Vincent, which is our French pastry chef.
How many different standards of rooms do you offer?
We've got single rooms, we've got deluxe single rooms, we've got double rooms, we've got king rooms, we've got deluxe king rooms, and we've got triples, which actually can accommodate 3 people. Then also we've got 4 junior suites, and we've got 3 executive suites, and of course our pride and joy, our master suites.
All rooms, of course, come with internet. I see that,
Yes.
of course, comes also the amenity of robes.
Correct. We've got 3 ways of connecting to the internet in our rooms, which
Public areas were recently refurbished.
correct. They've been refurbished 1.5 years ago, as well as the first floor refurbishment. Last year we've done the second floor, and next year we're going to go up and probably do the third floor.
And how many years? You'll take one floor per year, or what will be the pace?
Probably, yes. Yes, 1 floor per year. But we do have our guests who like the traditional older style rooms as well. We want to keep it traditional as possible because we would like to have it as a British traditional hotel. It's all the appliances that are in the room actually, and also the use of the mirrors that makes it more modern. The bright lights in the rooms, in the bathrooms, as well as the wireless internet, the televisions, that is all modern. but we're using quite a lot of padding on the walls in order to give it a cozy ambience for the guests. The housekeeping does, there's two maids for 13 rooms, and that's actually one maid and a supervisor who's checking the floor. So there's one supervisor per floor, and then we have one maid who's cleaning 13 rooms per day. So always we've got one person at the door, our doorman. We've got a traditional doorman at the door from Monday to Friday, and in the weekends it is one of our concierge. Normally we've got a head concierge and a deputy head concierge, and one of them is always on in order to please the guests as good as possible and make them feel welcome in the hotel, and any suggestions that the guest has.
This is Charles Cale with TravelMole Publishers Review of the Rubens Hotel. This is an excellent first-class hotel. You can count on top service because it is part of the Red Carnation Group, a small group of private hotels, and they have service in mind, whether it is 4-star or 5-star. The property is kept up well. The price is priced just right, very competitive for 4-star hotels.